Hi there, what's going on, traders? Welcome, Monique here, the Empress Day Trader. Well, this video is really exciting. We're doing a series of videos about how to trade trend lines, just simple, back to the basics trend lines. So, we've been there, we've done that, we're right there with you. And, you know, we've been trading for over 10 years, and we've purchased those strategies, we've purchased other people's strategies, we've purchased indicators and momentum indicator, all that stuff. We did all of that only to come back to price action. And what we found with ourselves and in the beginning of our career and with our clients is that when you have a lot of fluff on your chart, then number one, it leaves it, Bollinger Bands and Elliott waves and all that stuff. Although they're great and it's wonderful that people have created those things, if you have too many of those things on your chart and you're relying on that, then you become stuck. You become paralyzed in your trading. You don't take the trade because it's like, what is this thing saying? Is it saying this? Is it saying that? And so what we found is that trend lines, there's no, leaving it up to personal interpretation. Trend lines put you right there. It puts you right there in the market. It connects the dots. So that's what these series of videos are about. And we're about simple trading here. We want to be in and out of the market, making profits. And, we know that that's what you want to do too. That's why you day trade. You want to be in and out of the market. You want to make your money. You want to make your profits. And then, you're done. You're done for the day, and you're on to do other fun stuff that you like to do. So that's what we're about here. We're about fun, enjoying the market, making profits, being in and out, good to go. All right, so that's what our trading courses are about as well, and our coaching programs. Okay, so this is just the basics of we're going to be talking about the trend lines. So this is just the basics to get you started, and then more and more videos that are coming afterwards. So stay tuned and actually sign up for one of our courses. Give me a call, sign up for one of our courses. That's it. Okay, so this is a disclaimer. You've seen this before. What we're doing here, presentations, all of that stuff is for educational purposes only. And we're not responsible for your trading results, and you're operating at your own risk. You understand that there's the higher degree of risk and reward in trading futures, commodities. So past performance is not an indication of future results. So this is not an offer to buy or sell any stocks, options, futures, all that stuff. If that's what you're looking for, go to your financial advisor. Okay, this is for educational purposes only. All right, so let's get started. Okay, now we're going to go to a chart. So, we trade futures, that's what we teach. But regardless of whether you're trading stocks, options, futures, Forex, you got to know how to read the chart. You have to know what the market is saying to you, what price action is saying, okay? All right, so this is a crude oil chart, and what you want to do, the first thing you want to do is you want to step back and look at the bigger picture. What is the bigger picture saying to you? And is the market up, down, sideways? So that's what we're doing here. So I'm taking this and I'm just going to switch over to the larger time frame. All right, so when you are day trading, what you want to do is you want to trade from the smaller time frame, or if you're doing a tick chart, you use a larger tick amount chart. So we use the time frames, and you actually set yourself up. You set up your chart on a larger time frame, and then you go to the smaller time frame to actually place your trade. So this is a 15-minute chart. You can go to a 60-minute, but I like to be as close to 5 minutes as possible. So I'm looking at the bigger picture. I condensed my chart in. I'm starting from Monday, and I'm seeing from Monday that the market has made lower highs. So I'm going to take this and use my trend line to plot the lower highs. Okay, That's it, right? So then I'm saying, okay, I'm confirming that this is a downtrend because this is making lower highs, and then on the other side is making lower lows. All right. Okay. So now that, because I'm day trading and I'm not doing a swing trades, so I'm looking for I'm looking for a closer opportunity to get in to take my trade. Now today is February 8th, 2019. This is a crude oil chart. We're right at the close, close of the crude oil. So we're not going to have much movement, and then it's Friday, so we're not going to have much movement anyway, so, okay, so now I'm going to, now look at how far this is from, the major trend. So I'm looking to get in on this trade a lot sooner. So how can I do that? How can I bring myself into this trade a lot sooner? So I'm going to take my trend line and I'm going to create another trend, like a mini trend, and connect those lower highs. Once I connect those lower highs, and as you can see here, there's an opportunity, there's more of an opportunity for me to get in on this trade, because as a day trader, you're just buying and selling, right? So I don't have to wait till it gets to this major trend to see what the market is going to do. Now I'm going to go back to my 5-minute chart. I go back to my 5-minute chart, and you're going to have, more candlesticks, in the 5-minute chart. So you have, more of an opportunity to get in on that trade and into that market a lot sooner. So let's see here. So I'm just going to stretch this out just a little bit more. And let me put myself up here. Okay, so the cool thing about using trend lines, like I said, number one, it puts you right there in the market. There's no interpretation. There's no, you just connect the dots, right? So now I'm looking for, when can I take this trade? All right, now here it comes now. You can take your trend lines and you can do another trend line, and you place it on that low and all the way up to where the current market is, or to that next that mini trend line. Okay, so now you say, okay, now if the market breaks this area of resistance, or if the price breaks this area of resistance, or it closes above it, then I can take a long, right? So this could be your target for the long. But if that space is too much, if that's too much of a gap, then you could take your trend line and you can place it at the high of the previous highest high, swing high, and you can say, okay, if it breaks this area of resistance, this is my target. So what I do is I like to place it in a different color, and just kind of play with it, and I just make it green because I call that my money line. Right? So even though it's an area of resistance, and so that could be your target. And okay, so then you say, okay, well, if the market goes in a short, if the market starts selling off, then when do I get in? So I'm looking at this area. So this is an area of support where price pulled back and the price couldn't hold. So, and it pulled back up. Now, I'm looking at this line and I'm saying, this is my support line, and I'm saying, okay, if the market breaks this, because this support area is so close to the trend line here, I'm saying I'm going to wait till the market actually breaks this area of support before I will actually take a sell position. So it's completely up to your discretion whether you want to wait for that candlestick to close, or whether you want to wait for it, or you're just looking for it to break and you come in, right then. So it's completely up to your risk level. And then a target could be this pullback here. This is the last major, this is the last area of where the market pulled back. It created that area of support. So you can, if you decide to wait for the market to break here or close, or, price to break or close, then you can say this is going to be my target. Now, you don't have to you know, you don't want to go ahead and take the trade all the way to the support area, because, you know, remember, this is a support, this is an area of, you know, resistance. You don't know what it's going to do. So you know, but that's just your target area. And, you know, like I said, if that's the case, then I'll just change it to another color. And, you know, that, I call it my money line. You know, so that's my money line right there. Okay, so these are really cool ways to use your trend lines. And there's so many other ways to use your trend lines and defining patterns, and it's just really fun and cool, and it just puts you right there in the market, and you don't have to leave it up to like personal interpretation and how people are interpreting different you know, methods and indicators and stuff. So keep it simple. Come into our training programs. We teach futures, we'll teach you trade management, we'll teach you money management, all that stuff, stop loss management, all of that. And so give us a call if this makes sense to you. If you're looking for a simpler way to trade where you can have consistency in the market, consistency in your profits, then, you know, give us a call and get yourself into one of our courses. We have a course coming up April 9th, and we have in-person courses, and we have one going on in New York and Los Angeles. Our coaching programs are available, so it doesn't matter the coaching programs. If you're in you know, stocks, options, whatever you're in, we can coach you through, and, you know, just having you have the success that you're looking for. All right, so this is Monique, and this is the Empress Day Trader. Give us a call, get yourself into one of our courses, and we want to see you have consistent results, and, you know, just like we have. All right, signing out. Till the next time, till the next course, till the next video. We'll see you then.